Yeah, I think from all 21 guys that I contributed, it was a good effort by everybody. I mean, obviously, you could pick a lot of guys that had good nights and did the small things.
Obviously concerning to see Thatcher leave. Do you have an update?
Yeah, I haven't talked to the doctor. I don't think it's too serious, but I don't know. I can't speculate. I haven't talked to the doctor.
I want to ask you about Quinn. I mean, you had a bunch of guys that were slow coming out of the break.
Yeah.
He seems to be on top of his game again.
Yeah, he's been playing really well. I think I gave those two guys, I think getting a couple days off for him helped. He's mentally, he's recharged, you can tell. Yeah, he's been terrific for us.
You were wanting your fourth line to find an identity. Does it seem to you like maybe in the last 2 to 3 games they've done that, especially Bluger?
Yeah, I think to win this league you have to have a good fourth line, and I think they've played well these last 4 games. It also coincides we're not taking penalties, so they get out there a little bit more. It's when you take penalties, some guys sit the bench for a while, so it looks like there's more flow. It's easier for me to coach when it's flow like this. You can use the bench. So, yeah, Deej getting a couple goals here the last couple of games. Laughsman with his speed, and Teddy's really good in his own end.
With the Hughes and Hronek pairing, it feels like they spent 80% of the time in the offensive zone tonight. What worked so well for them tonight?
Well, I think the forecheck, I think our forwards are really good at getting the puck. They've got a lot of loose pucks. They played last night, so might have had a little bit, obviously, the advantage. But I thought from when the puck was going east-west, we were jumping on those pucks, and I think you get possession out of it. I think that really helped those guys.
We've talked a lot about the 3 centers, kind of 1, 2, 3 lines, but I want to ask about Teddy Bluger and the way that his line played tonight. It felt like they were another line that had a lot of possession. What did you like about Bluger?
I thought they were close together. The speed, Deej and Laugh on the speed on the wings. I thought they were really fast tonight. They played a fast game, and Teddy's a really smart guy. It just seemed like they were connected. They've been connected the last couple of games, and now it's about them getting confidence, holding on to pucks. I think they're holding on to pucks more than I've seen them before. Usually they just throw it around. Now they're holding on to pucks and making some good decisions with it, and some good plays.
The start, you mentioned the start, but the starts have been pretty good for you guys this year. You badly outscored the opposition the first period. What is it about the starts? Is it just the speed, or is there a broader story there?
No, I just think it's been a tough month, and I think this last week, guys are feeling their legs again. I mean, we're a team that has to skate. I mean, we're a team that has to play structured hockey, and I just feel we're getting it back again. It just seems like we're refreshed. And this is a good month to get them more fresher. So we'll see how it goes.
And the record with Susie in the lineup is pretty remarkable. What does he bring? How does he set the rest of the pairings up?
He's a really calm guy. He's a great guy in the room because he's always got a smile on his face. That's one. But he just mixes in with everybody. His demeanor, even when things get hectic on the bench, you can see he's just calm. He breathes. He talks to guys, and I think it calms the bench. Sometimes the bench can get hyper, and he's just one of those guys. You look at him, he's still he might even make a mistake, and he's still no problem. And I think that helps the team, helps the defense.
Ilya Mikheyev has been snake bitten.
Yeah.
Last couple of games, but especially this game, he gets a team-high 6 shots on goal. But more than that, he was winning a lot of puck battles.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him, and does it feel like a goal is kind of inevitable that it's coming?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are trying to root for him to score. I mean, but honestly, if he plays the way he's been playing the last couple of games or lately, for me, they're going to go in. I just don't want him to get down about it because I like his game. And I told him, on the bench halfway through, I know he had a chance there, don't get dejected because your game's good. He's winning puck. That's with Mick. If he can win puck battles and win races, he's going to help our team. And eventually, something will hit him and go in the net, I hope.
And I know you said you didn't talk to the doctor, but with Demko heading down the stretch here into the playoffs, how important is it to get him a little more rest so that he is fresh going into the postseason? Yeah,
well, the schedule kind of sets up for that. And we're confident in Casey. Obviously, we'll find out what this happens. But, yeah, we're going to have to really manage it. We got 3 days off. We got 2 days this week. I mean, I think we played 3 games in, I don't know, you guys were 11 days or something. So there's a lot of time for him to get some rest and whatever we got to do to get him healthy again. But yeah, we're going to manage him for sure.
Continuing on the theme with the lines, with Lindholm, Podkolzin, and Garland, what are you seeing from them, and do you think that the chemistry is sort of starting to grow between the three of them?
I think Lindy's games have been really good the last 3-4 games. For me, subtly, I don't. Maybe some people don't see it. I see it. Smart plays, good defensively. Garza's, usually every game he gives you his all. And I thought Potsy's really chipping away at his game. He's his hockey IQ is really night and day from the training camp. And I got to give Jeremy down there in the Abbotsford really helping him out. But his hockey IQ is really.
And is this the point where it pays off, having had Lindholm already for over a month and him sort of being more settled in with the group?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, sometimes you make early trades. That's why you do that sort of stuff. So, like I said, the last game he won 4 draws the last 3 minutes of a game, a tight game against Vegas. Tonight he won a couple of draws for me when I went. So, these are big plays that go a long way.
Only a couple chances for your power play tonight, but looks like they were moving the puck around well. What do you see from that group, especially with a new formation with PD at the net front?
Yeah, with just more confidence. I thought tonight. I thought the road trip, it was coming, little by little, but I thought a little bit more decisiveness. I mean, I love the shot. PD's in front. Those are the goals you have to get. We had a couple of chances there. We just got to continue to work on it, make sure that we don't get frustrated. And I thought the last 3-4 games we're chipping away at it. We're getting close. We're not there yet, but we're getting close.
And Nils Höglander hit the 20-goal plateau for the first time in his career. What has he brought to your club this season?
Just energy. I mean, he's been terrific for us energy-wise. There's been games where we're maybe not on our game, and he'll just do something. Whether it's a heavy forecheck or get a big goal to ignite our team. So. He's like an igniter. When we're a little bit dead, you have to have those players. When the team's not there, you need that guy. He's that guy. He'll ignite the team sometimes. And he's got 20 goals. Terrific so far.
Rick, do you think you guys have made a statement here over the last week? I mean, a week ago you didn't have a win over Los Angeles, Vegas, or the Winnipeg Jets. You hadn't played them a bunch, but you hadn't beaten any of those teams. Now you've rattled off 4 straight and 3 against those clubs. Do you think you've made some sort of statement?
I don't know if it's a statement. I just think we believe in it. We talk about the outside noise. You got to believe in yourself. Yeah, we were a little bit pissed at our play, but it wasn't that bad too. I mean, we had a really good game against Boston. We gave the one in Pittsburgh away. I don't think it was that bad, but it's a grueling month. After the All-Star break, it was you could tell the miles. It was wearing on guys. And I think this week, the rest we got, playing the style that we had to get back to, the 2-1 games, the 3-1 game, those are, and playing meaningful games in March are huge for this organization. This is big, for Potsy and those guys, but also other guys, Petey, Huggy, those guys. These are big games, and they're delivering for us.
Feel really good, but give you a little cliche answer that, tomorrow's a new day and we just got to keep going and can't get too high or low. But obviously after, beating some of those teams that we just beat in the way we beat them with only allowing 3 goals in 4 games, obviously Demmer was a big part of that, and Casey filling in, coming in tonight and finishing it off. But yeah, I feel real good about how we're playing.
It's been so good for this team. What goes through your mind when you got to leave after?
I think, we're pretty optimistic. Haven't talked to anyone, and he's been the anchor for us, and obviously, in my opinion, the best goalie in the league this year, and we need him big time, and so we'll just see what happens there.
Talk to us about your defensive performance tonight as a group to only allow how many shots from that team?
Yeah, I thought we played pretty solid, a little bit, loose in the third, but sometimes it's hard, 4-0, 5-0, and I thought we played really good against Vegas and LA too, so like I said, 3 goals in 4 games, it's pretty good. It's a good look for us, and we just got to keep going because we got a hungry Colorado team coming in too.
How good were you guys in the first period?
Yeah, we were good. We created our looks. I think we were just ready to go, and we knew they were on a back-to-back, and I think we just wanted to be ready to play.
What do you think's changed the last 3-4 games, Quinn, and the way this team's played to allow you guys to be successful?
I just think it's hard to mentally be there for all 82 games. I mean, obviously you're going to put your best foot forward, but you go through different stretches throughout the season, and I told you guys there'd be nights where the power play was good, power play was bad, team played great, team played okay, and I think you're seeing a stretch now where we're starting to find our game and at the right time.
I feel like that personally as well, because a lot of guys were a little slow coming out of the All-Star break. You look like you're like dancing right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, like it's hard to, I'm a pretty competitive person. You expect a lot out of yourself every game, but sometimes it's not like that. But, the last couple games, I feel like I got my energy, and, we haven't been playing as much hockey. We've had a couple days here and there to rest, and, I feel good, and I think, a lot of guys feel good right now.
How important was it for you guys to lock things down, in particular, right after Casey came in to help him sort of get settled in the game?
Yeah, I mean, we trust Casey. He's been really good all year. I think he's got a couple shutouts, too, and it was just a really good team win. He played really good, made some saves when he had to, and then we were there to shut it down.
It looked like you were moving the puck well on the power play. You had a bit of a different look tonight. How do you feel about it?
I feel real good about it. I mean, I think that we know what our roles are and what we're supposed to do, and everyone has a plan, when they get the puck, and I think we're starting to feel real comfortable.
You and Philip were kind of matched up against their top line, Shifley. How good do you feel having that performance where you're that good on puck possession against their top line?
Yeah, I mean, I think the last couple games, I don't know what he had last game, maybe 8 shot attempts, I had 10 or 11. I think that our game's been really good all year, but in the last couple we're really starting to, play our best hockey, I think, at this stage of the year, and he's a tremendous player, and, we're going to keep playing that way, hopefully.